Hi everyone, my name is Hussein Riaz. I'm speaking from Islamabad Capital Territory, ICT, Pakistan. I hope that you are fine. Today I'm going to discuss something new in this video, and in the title of the and I'm going to discuss something about professions, or you may also call them works. And the title of the video is, do all professions demand talent or not? So let us start. Whenever we see something, okay, we see we see planning, punctuality, regularity, hard work, luck, circumstances, biological and physical disadvantages or advantages behind it. In not in all cases, uh, but certainly in most cases. So likewise, when we do something, we need we need these all these things. Okay, obviously, all these things should be included when we do something. For example, I was doing an assignment. Okay, I was a student of the university, and I was doing an assignment given to me by my professor. So it it would demand my intellectual abilities, my physical abilities, my ability to write something. Okay, my ability to research something, my intelligence ability, and my thinking ability. All these things will be would be counted whenever I was doing, and as when I was doing an assignment. So, so I can't say that assignment that I would do the assignment, or I would conclude the assignment without these factors. All these factors I are related to the intellectual of the human mind. If human mind, if the brain or intellectual was distracted from the human mind, the human mind would be dead, would be intellectually collapsed, would be intellectually weaker. For example, I can tell you that some people, through biologically, okay, some people are born, and some people are face accidents, and after their births and their accidents, their intellectual capacity becomes weaker, very weaker. So they are unable to make decisions about their lives, not in all cases, but certainly in most or in some cases. For example, they have a they have a disability regarding eating something. Okay, because their hands do not work properly, do not work very fastly. So all the so coming back to the topic, I was giving you an example of assignment. So whenever I was doing an assignment, it would demand uh, in my it would demand my intellectual ability. If the intellectual disability was absent, then I would not be able to do my assignment. I would be uh, I would be unfit for doing my assignment. So, the intellectual ability is related to the talent. Okay, talent. Obviously, if I hadn't gotten the talent, I would not have. I would not be able to do. my assignment. So this the assignment is not related, is not a work, is not counted as a profession, but obviously it's a work. Okay, it's related to the studies. Okay, it's related to the curriculum which you do in the schools, in the colleges, in the universities, or even in the workplaces. In the workplaces, some workplaces, some companies, some bosses, some superior staff tell their employees and or inferior or inferior. Sorry, I'm very sorry to use the word inferior. I was saying that to the lower staff. Okay, lower staff to do something uh, at home. So these things are also, these things are also counted as the assignment. Okay, as the work. So uh, obviously talent is very necessary. So I would like to tell you that, for example, there was a laborer, for example, there was a gardener. In two cases, in one case there was a laborer, in another case there was a gardener. So the gardener, a good gardener, would be counted by their talent. Obviously, if he, she, or they were, were they were talented, they their concepts about how to deal with the plants, uh, how to cut grass, how to remove the steam, the bushes, uh, how to how to extract fruits from the trees. Obviously, all these things would be done by the the talent, by the intellectual capability, by the intelligence of the gardener. If the gardener uh, was unable to use their brain, to use uh, their capabilities, they would not be counted. They would not be considered a good gardener. So there was now I give you an example of laborer. There was a laborer who was working in a factory. The laborer uh, the laborer would also use their uh, talent. They would be well educated about how they would be well educated how to how to do the machinery, how to uh, whitewash whitewash the walls, how to how to uh, how to fix the tiles or marbles. So obviously these things, their performance, their punctuality, performance their performance and their confidence, all these things are related to the talent. Obviously this is related to the talent. So likewise, there is another profession like police, military, prostitution, fashion modeling. uh, there are some judges, there are some politicians. So likewise, they also must be, in order to become an excellent or good or better employee, or give their better performance, have they must be talented. They must be talented to uh, to perform their good uh, activities. For example, there was a politician. Okay, and the politician was going to, if politician was unable to express his opinions, if he was unable uh, to convey his message in front of uh, millions or thousands of people on the streets, then he would be then he his talent would be would not be considered good. His talent would be his talent would be considered very weak. Okay, weak or weaker. So obviously, if obviously that if the politician was talented, then he would be able to convey his message through the articulately or uh, easily or straightforwardly, or in simple words, so that so that his audience would be able to understand what he was trying to convey or what his intentions were. So obviously, um, talent. So obviously, talent is uh, necessary in all professions. All professions. Okay. For example, there was a film actor. Okay, I can name you a famous actor of India's film industry, which is also known as Bollywood. In Bollywood, Amir Khan is a very good actor. He's also considered a veteran actor, veteran male actor. So Amir Khan, the luck, circumstances, biological advantage, okay, physical physical advantages, all these things had played a role in the uh, success and fame of Amir Khan. But he was also talented. If you see his acting in Three Idiots 2009 movie, you would see that his expressions, his confidence, his way of expressing and his way of uh, talking to co-actors, you would see that he he was a very talented person. His performance in Three Idiots was excellent. So obviously, if he hadn't gotten the talent, he would not be able to become a good actor in the Bollywood. So obviously, talent is very necessary and it's very important. But unfortunately, the harsh truth of this fake world is that the talent is neglected in many cases. Okay, some people are very talented, but casting couch deprives them deprives them from their talent. Some people are very hardworking, but our our fake standards of looking at the skin color, appearance, and clothing, and the way people expect that performers become obedient rather than become critical thinkers or question the old ideas or behave or act unconventionally. We expect that they become obedient. So when when someone works very hard and they see that their unconventional behavior and their different attire and their different skin color is not giving them a success, is not giving them uh, uh, is not giving them a good result, they become disheartened, and then they switch off their professions, and then the real talent is wasted. So this is the harsh reality of this fake and evil world, is that it sidelines talent in a lot of cases, and it's very disturbing, and it's very depressing, uh, and this is very sad. So this is what I would like to convey my message. Thank you very much for listening. I hope that you have enjoyed this video. Bye bye.